Okay, this is a very impromptu, spur of the moment thing kind of video. I'm not at all ready to be in front of a camera or to be in front of any human species or any species of any form at all. I've got no makeup on, probably look like I'm on drugs, my hair is like an afro. So yeah, this is a video that I've wanted to make for not a very long time now, because I've made various videos about this and I've deleted them, and I felt like I should actually just make one and upload it to YouTube, because this kind of needs awareness ASAP, ASAP. And it's about all the cyberbullying, bullying in general, and hate that not only goes on via the internet but also goes on via just real life, really, particularly in real life as well. And because this is such an impromptu video and I'm not good in speaking in front of anyone, never been a camera, a group of people or whatever, I will be quite stuttery like I'm being like now, and I'll get easily distracted because my laptop's there, my iPod's there, my phone's here, CD's here, so you name it, I'll get distracted. But I'll try and keep this as concise as possible and get to my point. Basically, this is a video for all the people that do bully other people and have took part in cyberbullying, and who've just took part in general hate or general nastiness to another human being. And you all know who you are out there, so if you're watching this you will know who you are, so don't hide behind your computer and pretend that you're innocent, because we all know you're not. And this is to basically tell y'all, and I'm not just saying you are, I'm telling you that you're all disgusting. I mean, I genuinely try to be as nice as I possibly can, so I am slightly not wanting to say things like that because I'm basically just as bad as you, and some may call me a hypocrite, but your actions, should I say, are really disgusting. I've noticed, I keep looking at my laptop by the way, I'm getting distracted, so I'm sorry. I've noticed a lot over the past few, maybe 4 years, the more that I use YouTube and Tumblr and Twitter and Facebook and just general social networking sites, that there is a disgusting, obscene amount of hate that these innocent people get just because of posting what they want to post, or they're uploading a video of themselves singing and may not necessarily be able to sing, but they're doing it, and maybe posting a picture of themselves, or for just being themselves, especially in the LGBT community. It's mostly, I've noticed, this is not a general fact, so don't hold this against me, I'm not proposing this as an actual fact, but I've noticed that it's generally people who seem to be overweight or gay, lesbian, etc, that get the most hate. And I honestly, well, it is disgusting, but it's got to the point now where I do not understand why people are getting hate just for being who they am. I don't understand, because I'm a straight person myself. I don't understand how I can have a boyfriend, or I can love the opposite gender, another man, but yet two men can't love each other and two women can't love each other. And I don't understand how it's acceptable for me and other straight people, but it's not acceptable for same genders to love each other. I don't understand why I don't get hate, but like totally innocent and perfectly nice gay couples or lesbian couples get hate. I don't understand how that works out. And I don't understand how, because I'm relatively skinny, naturally skinny, don't hate me please, because I'm not the average weight, but because I'm really skinny, people don't seem to pick up on that or hate me for that. Well, yeah, people don't seem to tend to hate me for that. I don't know if they will now, but people that are overweight tend to get hated on a lot. Now, I can understand if you look at a person and obviously you don't find that attractive, that happens to everyone, but don't say to someone that just because they're not the same size as you, that they're ugly or they're fat, because no one is ugly and no one has the right to demean another person like that just because you're not ideal person, they're not your idea of what you like. I mean, there's plenty of things that I find unattractive in a person, just like everyone else does, but I will never be that low and that embarrassing and that shameful to turn around to someone and say, oh, you're a dykey fuck, or oh, you're pure fat, or just general shit like that. And it disgusts me when people say to another human being, oh, you're fat, or you're ugly, or you're this and that, go and kill yourself. That is the one thing that really grinds my gears, and it's just, it's like there's no logical explanation or reason. Well, same thing, but there's no logical explanation why you would wish that upon another human being. It's not funny and it's not cool, and it's just not right. It's not right at all, because for all you know, the stranger that you're saying that to could have problems. They could be going through God knows whatever in life. There's so many things to go through, and you could trigger them. They could kill themselves and it would be your fault. And I don't understand why people out there think it's perfectly acceptable to do that. Why would you want to get blamed for someone's death? That just seems really fucking absurd to me and ridiculous, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, how would you feel if, for example, you got abused, a family member died, your boyfriend, girlfriend dumped you, and you basically just couldn't take it anymore, and you were going to go and kill yourself? How would you feel? And you really didn't like your appearance, and you obviously had body hang-ups and issues. How would you feel if someone turned around to you and said, you're an ugly whore, go and kill yourself? How would you feel if the roles were reversed and someone said that to you? Why is it that people treat people the way they don't want to be treated? It just seems perfectly fucking absurd. It just seems really crazy. And the thing that really pisses me off the most is the fact that nothing is getting done about it. There's so many campaigns to stop bullying. There's so many awareness campaigns over cyberbullying, and there's obviously help for parents on how to teach your children how to be safe on the internet. But there are still children and teenagers, and sometimes maybe even adults. There's not a specific age group for this type of shit, people. People are still dying and killing themselves, or hurting themselves, or getting bullied or getting distressed because of this, and nothing's getting stopped. And that just really makes me sad, because I used to get picked on a lot as well for just being who I am, and now that I finally came out my shell and actually be who I am and not be afraid to be who I am, it makes me realise, why was I picked on? I'm a fairly normal 20-year-old person. Well, I say normal, but yeah, I'm a fairly normal 20-year-old person, and I mean, half the people that used to pick on me, I'm pretty similar to them. I like all the same things they like. I like to do all the same things that they like to do, and I like the same music as they like to do, blah blah blah. And it's like, I get picked on because there was one thing different, and that was because I found it hard to make friends, and I found it hard for me to transition from primary school to high school, and I got picked on for that. Well, that's the only reasonable explanation I can come across, but I basically got picked on just because I wasn't like them. And now that I think about it, I was, and it's pretty fucking ridiculous. And I wish that I wish now that I'd had someone aside from the friends I did have, the true friends that I did have, which you know who you are, so thank you, love you. I wish that I would have had someone to talk to. I didn't feel like I could talk to my parents or my teachers or generally any other clientele about getting picked on and just general how I felt, and I wish I did then, because I would have felt I would have got to where I am sooner than then, and I feel quite sad about that. But if you're getting bullied, cyberbullied, bullied in real life or whatever, or you're feeling suicidal, or you cut yourself, or you just generally feel shit, even if it's just for one day that you feel shit, then I'll leave all my links below, or you can leave a comment, or you can just thumbs up this video if you want, and you can talk to me. I want to feel, because I see loads of people on Tumblr particularly that want to kill themselves and want to cut themselves, and although they're total strangers, it makes me feel sad, because I hate not being able to help people when they're upset, especially when it's got to the point of suicide and, you know, cutting yourself. So I want to help. You don't have to, obviously, it's free will, but if you feel like you do need someone, then you can always rely on me. So I'll leave all my links down below, and or you can leave a comment if you wish. You can always leave. I'll leave my I'll leave my Tumblr link down below, and you can always leave me a anon on Tumblr if you prefer to keep your identity a secret. That's totally cool. I understand that. And if you would prefer, I can answer it privately as well, so no one else can see. It is totally up to you, I understand. And I just want you all to remember that if you're feeling like what I've just described, then just remember that you do have some. I understand that it is hard to feel like you do have someone there for you and that you're not alone, but you honestly, you aren't alone, because you have me. I will always be there for anyone that needs it, okay? You just need to talk to me and come and tell me what's bothering you, okay? Because I really want to help. And it's about time that people that were on the internet were more like this, and were more nice and more caring, and not a complete douchebag. So I shall see you later.